So, hello, you guys. Welcome back to Lighthouse Ministries, where we tell our testimonies on how God led us from the darkness into the light. So, you guys, I have a prophetic word for some, you guys. It's not for all, but it's for some people. And you will know it's for you once you hear it. So, this prophetic word is when God bless you, you bless others.
Yes.
Sometimes we have to realize that when God give us a big portion or a big provision, it's not to hold it to ourselves, it's to give to others that's in need. So I'm gonna give you a little background story. Last night I was sleeping. I didn't have a dream, but I heard God, the Holy Spirit, speaking into my ear, and He was saying, needy people," and I'm like, "Needy people, what?" And I woke up and I Googled it first to make sure that I'm going to the right chapter. And it gave me Matthew, I believe 26 or 36. I'm thinking 26 though. And I read through it and I finally got to the part that I need to get to. And God was just explaining to his disciples how you get into my kingdom is by feeding my people, which is the needy people. I want you guys to remember God came for us all, but most of the time God helped a lot of the people that was in need. He helped
Yes.
a lot of people that needed help. He didn't help the rich all the time. I believe he didn't help the rich at all as much, but he did help a lot of needy people. So when God bless you with something big, he wants you to share with others and give to others that is in need. Don't hold it to yourself. Don't be selfish, but help other people because he wants you to help the kingdom too. Remember, the needy is his type of people, like he said in his parable inside of his story he was explaining to his disciples at the time.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say really quickly. So sometimes how God gives us a word, a prophetic word, He gives it to her, and then He'll confirm it to me, or He'll
Mm-hmm.
give it to me and confirm it through her. So later that day, I had this similar dream. So God showed me that it was a line of people, and they was lined up in front of a bank, and this bank was giving out goods like things that they needed, food, essential things. So what God was showing me is pretty much confirming what she said is that when I bless you like a bank, when I
Mm-hmm.
fill you up like a bank, it is for you to put back into the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone out there is waiting on your obedience. There's someone's waiting on you to tithe into them, to bless them, to be obedient to them. And
Mm-hmm.
he wants you to understand that everything that you give to him, everything that you give pretty much to his kingdom, he will give back to you in double.
Mm-hmm.
He will make sure that you don't go without because you are being obedient to his word. See,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus came to teach us how to live a certain way, okay? How he served the people, even Jesus was wiping the feet of his disciples.
Mm-hmm.
So, what more do he expect from you? Do not get a blessing, do not get that good position, do not get that high rise job and think that it's all for you. See, when God blessed Joseph,
Mm-hmm.
he made him second to the king, but now Joseph was able to feed Egypt
Yeah.
off of that blessing. He was able to
Mm-hmm.
feed his family and do things differently. So when God puts you in that place, and it's not always easy. Sometimes God put us through a lot of stuff before he put us up there.
Yeah.
But if you get that higher ministry, you get that higher payday, you get that higher help, use those gifts to give back to his people. So
Mm-hmm.
God wanted us to understand that it is okay, and he commands us
Mm-hmm.
to serve the poor or the needy.
Yeah.
He commands us to do so. So ask yourself, who have you served lately?
Mm-hmm.
Who have you served lately? Because he said in the Bible that these are my people. They will inherit the kingdom, and you will inherit the kingdom because you have fed them, because you
Mm-hmm.
have took care of them.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get closer to God and you think that everything is at a standstill, who are you serving?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if God has put you in a higher place with a higher pay and you know that you're able to do something more. So when you see a homeless guy, give to him. Allow
Mm-hmm.
the Holy Spirit to allow you to give. Okay, that's the tricky part about this as
Yeah.
well. There's so many scammers, so many people who is pretending to be holy just to receive your wallet. Allow the Holy Spirit to be your leader in that,
Mm-hmm.
and give help. And it don't gotta be money. It don't have to be money. Sometimes it can be talking to someone.
Being
It can
kind.
be being kind. It can
Mm-hmm.
be a help, sharing your testimony with them.
Mm-hmm.
Say, I was once poor, but God made me this way. Sharing your
Mm-hmm.
testimony, sharing the gospel with them. It's not always money is what we need to give. Sometimes we
Mm-hmm.
just need to give the gospel and share the word, share the love that Jesus shared with you.
Yeah.
So if God has given you a lot of love, it's time to share it back with others. It don't have to be your wallet. If you don't have the money, that's okay. But you can still find someone and say, "Hey, I pray that you have a blessed day." Pray for
Mm-hmm.
people. Pray for people. Give love. Share what you do have. What's inside of your hand that God have gave you an overflow with?
Because when I was actually reading Matthew, it actually didn't say a lot about money. It
Mm,
said, "You gave me water, you
mm-hmm,
gave me clothes, and you
mm-hmm,
fed me."
mm-hmm,
So most of these things are not about just money. It's
mm-hmm.
about the things you can already have
Yeah, what do you have that
that you
you
can
can
give to
share
other
with other
people.
people?
Mm-hmm.
So what you give to others shows how much you really have Jesus inside of you.
If you guys enjoyed our video and if you are being led by the Holy Spirit to sow into our ministry, here go the information for that. I want to remind you guys that we are starting a life coach journey. So if you're interested in having a life coach, I will leave the link at the bottom in the description. And I thank you guys for enjoying this video. I hope it have encouraged you to get closer to God and obey his word that he is telling you today. We see you guys later.